Welcome back to the Director's Garage. I am your host and resident idiot, Michael. And I gotta confess, I've had the blues, folks. But today, we're gonna rid ourselves of these blues because I am finally opening this What's in the Box that's been sitting here since December. Look at the size of this thing. Now, what I have here in this box is a Flagship headphone. When I sold the ZMF Verite, it opened up Director's Garage funds for a purchase of something special. And special is what is in this box. I have not heard what's in here ever. I purchased this headphone blind. Will the stupidity ever end? No. I just hope we're in for a special episode. We need a break.
We're putting the band back together.
Now, I'm not even wasting any time. We are jumping right into this. I'm going to stab this with my steely knife. Did you get that one? Oh my God, I can't believe I waited so long. You don't know what it's like when you have a Flagship product sitting there staring at you for weeks and you can't get to it. But I was opening so many other folks' headphones. Audio 46 and Linsol were sending me product, and I couldn't just hold on to them forever. I needed to do the review and get them out. So my own personal stuff kind of takes a back seat sometimes. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy, I got a microphone problem. Sorry. Bubbles. What else we got here? Now we've got a box inside of a box. Here's box number 2. Ooh, we have a handle. Oh, that might tell you something. That might tell you something. It's a little wrapper, but ready one more time. Ready and... Oh, it's wrapped. Shit. I thought I could just take this thing and just pull it off like a cover, and no, not so much. Yes, it's the Meze Empyrean. The Meze Empyrean. What I have here is a flagship grade headphone that I have been looking at for some time and considering putting on the show. And let's just get them out and take a look at them real quick and see what's in this box exactly. And I had to turn it around. Ready? Ooh, now that's a nice presentation there. They've got some Alcantara head pads that meet you right out of the gate, and then you've got the prize sitting here in the middle. Look at this. These are really sexy. They're gonna show up real well on B-roll. Comes with a nice cable, it looks like. A hand-signed something or other from somebody I don't know. This instruction book for what not to do with your headphones. Owner's card for the warranty. I know you're saying to yourself, what did you buy these things for? Why do you have them? And they fit beautifully. They're comfortable. Ooh, we got a Comfort King we're staring at right here. All right, so let's talk about this purchase for a second. Nice suitcase, though. Look at this suit. It's like I'm holding, pair of handcuffs, and I got myself a gig.
Come on! Ow!
Let's start to unravel why I actually bought this set, which are really comfortable. God, this is super comfortable. Man, okay, can't wait to get into them. Well, the truth is that I looked at a bunch of headphones. First I looked at the ZMF Verite closed. They had this stabilized wood version that came in really cool colors. You can go to the website and check them out. But I just couldn't get them. I mean, I tried. I really wanted this purple set. It was called the Dark Star, and I just loved the idea. It was a Grateful Dead song. It was like all the moons were lining up, and then I logged in when they went on sale.
We're on a mission from God.
It was just like, bam, they're sold out. And I guess some people who like concerts and like trying to score concert tickets, they don't mind that rush of like, am I going to get them? Am I not going to get them? I don't like that. I like a more sure thing. I get this feeling of like, oh, you're too bad. You're just not cool enough to join our club. And I really don't like that. It's not for me. As much as I wanted those Verite closed stabilized woods, it turned into like a blessing in disguise for me because the turnaround is months on those. Like after you buy it, you got to wait. And I don't want to have director's garage funds tied up for months on end without having product here, because that's a long time that we're not being able to review gear. So after my crushing defeat on the ZMF website, it was crushing. It really did crush me. I was hurt. The next two headphones, I should say, that came to mind were the Abyss Phi 1266 and the Stax 009S. And the price really kind of knocked those out. We just put a new roof on the director's garage, so it's protected for the next 30 years. And that tied up about 25 grand. So welcome to the miracle of home ownership. Don't ever do it, kids. You stay in a condo. So the next headphone I considered was the AirPod Max, and I just thought no. First of all, I never listen to music on iOS devices. I'm not even curious about these headphones. I already have two headphones that kind of serve that commercial sound purpose. I have the Momentum wireless in-ears, which are wireless, and they're earbuds, and they're really cool. I bought them so that I could use them when I'm writing at my desk at CBS, which I haven't even done in a year. And the other is the Bowers & Wilkins P7, which is a beautiful consumer tuning, and I can plug them into anything, and I won't look like a douche. Now, Marquez and Justine look fabulous wearing these things. Me, I look like a douche. The next thought was the Susvara. Now, having owned the HE1000 V2 for years, and I just sold them a year ago, and I just got the HE5XX, it sort of scratched that hi-fi man itch. And I've heard the Susvara before, and they are better than the HE1000 V2. They're just not like 3 times the price better. So maybe down the road I'll look at the Susvara, but not right now. Now, the closest I came to purchasing something was the Focal Stellia. And I had a decent deal all lined up for the Stellia, and I will get them in here at some point. I know I'm going to love them. I just love the Focal sound, right? And I expect good things from that headphone. But this is really close to when I purchased the Utopia, and I really don't want to become the Focal guy on YouTube, you know? Having 2 Focal headphones in my limited inventory, it just weights it a little too much to one company. Now, the Mezes you see here were an open box. I didn't pay full price for them. They came from Audio46.com. Audio46 isn't sponsoring this. This came from the Director's Garage Fund, but I really wanted the copper version. But sometimes when you go with an open box or you try and get a price break, you make a couple compromises, and this was a compromise I felt was reasonable to make. The reason I was encouraged to get these was that they are planar magnetic, but they're said to behave very much like a dynamic driver, and I have high hopes for that to pair them with the Woo WA5LE. So we'll see about how well they do when we get into it. So with that, let's wire them up and fire them up and get some initial impressions. What do you say? Of course, you can't respond because you're over there, but you're nodding. I can see that at home, or throwing something at the screen. Let's get started. Let's kick it off with some Eagles and Hookdale, California, because I know this track. Okay, big bass. Seem to image very precisely. Lots of layers to the sound. Oh, wow. The organ sort of came in and came up this side. It was just amazing. Just a great little moment there from this. Oh, I love this tuning. It's a darker tuning than I expected. Still plenty of brightness and sparkle up top, but it's got that little bit of dark side that I like so much. They sound really nice. There's a wow factor to these. This is nice. Oh, these are beautifully tuned. Very fast sounding too. Faster than the Focal to my ears. I've been listening to the Focals the last couple days. Breaking in the M scaler. Man, these are supremely fast. So good. I gotta go to something else or I'm gonna listen to this all day. It's the longest song ever. No, it's not. My bass track. I love this for bass. These have a nice full package sound. It's a very cohesive sounding headphone. All the parts of the music sound like they belong together. It's a very good mix. It's a very rich, full... These share a lot of the Utopia traits. Maybe a little wider soundstage just off from memory, but my soundstage is sketch. But good slam, not the slam of the Utopia, but really nice, just a very smooth, detailed bass. And man, they're sharp. And not bright, just sharp, like everything feels precise. Let's go to something that'll hurt if it's a bright headphone. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful start. This is Rush, Tom Sawyer, 2496 off their Sector 2. Well, they're riding that edge of brightness. But I think they're pulling it off. What a fun headphone. I'm not sorry about this purchase at all. Right away, I mean, they're grabbing me, they're pulling me in. I'm on this ride. This is fantastic. Can't wait to do a sound check of these, put them up against the Focal Utopia. This is going to be a fun ride. We got a good one here, guys. Boy, it's dicing up the complexity of Tom Sawyer. It's not even sweating. I'm going to go to something acoustic oriented. Little Ricky Lee Jones. Such a great soundscape stage on this song. If you haven't heard Ricky Lee Jones, go look her up. Fantastic. This opens up very musical. She's like the female Steely Dan. She's got the coolest voice and such a great snare on this song. Like one of the best snares you'll ever hear. Chucky's in love. All right, move on. I'm going to listen to Little Asia. Steely Dan. This is such a delicate song. It's so clean. I'm going to listen to another couple songs from this real quick. They have a DSD version of Gaucho from Steely Dan. It's got surprises all over the place. Dynamics on this. Fantastic dynamics on this headphone. Like the stuff that's popping out of the mix is popping. I mean, it's giving you that attention. Okay, we could be here all day. These are wonderful to listen to. And a great compliment to the Utopia. I really can't wait to do a shootout with the Utopia. That's going to come up. There's no chance. All right. I'm going to pause this because it's so hard to talk and listen at the same time. But I mean, right out of the gate, the things I would say are supreme comfort. I mean, I could wear these for days. I could sleep in these. I mean, they're so comfortable. Really amazing set as far as ergonomics. And then beyond that, you've got a beautifully filled in bass. I don't know that it's got the most slam I've ever heard, but it is a nice full bass with lots of detail. There's a lot happening up top. And they're super fast. Decent imaging. Sounds pretty wide to me. Tremendous speed and great dynamics. Again, I'm going to punch home those dynamics. They just grab you. Really interesting headphone. A really easy, quick recommendation, although they're ridiculously expensive. An easy recommendation. All day comfort, all night comfort, all year comfort, and great sound right out of the box. I mean, more to come on this one. You know, we're going to do a sound check on these. No question, we got to put them up against the Utopia. I will make that happen. That is my word to you. And then we have another Audio 46 episode coming. It'll be another blind unboxing. That means I have no idea what it is that they've sent me. We're going to open it and experience it live. I love doing those episodes. Last time it was the Noble Audio Sultan. What a great ride that was. And product update, by the way, my purchased Sultans are going to be here this week, I think. They're a prestige design, so it's a custom design. I can't wait to see those. And I did it in the same deal as the Odins. The Odins are gone.
Goodbye.
Also coming up, another Linsole headphone, but this one was purchased by the Director's Garage Fund. So even though they're a partner, just like Audio 46, I still pay retail for some of this stuff because what can I say? I'm not just an idiot, I'm also impulsive. So lots and lots of surprises coming up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything, and it also, you know, shamelessly, it helps me out a little bit. You can comment down below on what you think of the Empyreans. Now, these have been out a minute, so I trust many of you guys have had these or heard them, or maybe had them and sold them. Let me know what you think. Look at the just the action on these. Look at this little cam effect so that they like stay nice and proper orientation to your ear. This is a really seriously engineered piece of headphone, you know? Man, nice job. So we'll have the sound check coming up on these. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down based on if you liked or hated this video. I don't blame you either way. And I'll see you before you know it.